Meghan Markle dissected the label bimbo during the 6th episode of Archetypes. Meghan Markle briefly mentioned a childhood crush during the 6th episode of her podcast series Archetypes. The latest installment of her audio show released today was titled Breaking Down a Bimbo with Paris Hilton and heavily featured the Hilton heiress recalling how the labels of dumb blonde and bimbo she was given in the early 2000s have affected her and how she has managed over the past few years to present to the world the real her. The program also included discussions between Meghan and comedian Iliza Shlesinger, who argued offensive labels are often attributed to women after they try to fit into a mold created by men. Speaking with Ms. Shlesinger, the Duchess of Sussex recalled holding on to the fact that she was the smart one in school rather than the pretty one, adding she had a crush on a boy who never seemed to care much about her. She said, "I think what is so funny is that you look back at your childhood moment where, for me, it's like okay, I am not the pretty one, so your equity was in being the funny one and mine, at that age, 10, 11, was like I am the smart one, I am the smart one, I am the smart one. That is all you had to hold on to, so in any other moment, no one cared if I came to the party. I had a crush on this boy named Chris, I wonder what he is doing these days?" Meghan was interrupted by the comedian, who joked, "Yeah, you hear that, Chris? Now what? I'm sipping on iced coffee in an underground studio with a duchess, where are you?" Meghan then continued recounting her memory from childhood, saying, "I couldn't get Chris to look in my direction. But those are the things that sort of inform how you go if I could be prettier or if I could be funnier, but again that is that angling as a woman and trying to be something desirable." This isn't the first time Meghan said during her podcast series she didn't consider herself beautiful while growing up. In the 3rd episode of Archetypes, featuring a conversation with Mindy Kaling on the stigma surrounding single women, Meghan said she was an ugly duckling as a child. To the disbelief of her guest, Meghan explained, "Look, maybe not conventional beauty is it? Now, maybe that would be seen as beautiful. But massive frizzy curly hair and a huge gap in my teeth. I was the smart one, forever and ever and ever and ever. And then just sort of grew up." The Duchess added she didn't have anyone to sit with at lunch while attending the all-girls Catholic high school in Los Angeles' Immaculate Heart. To make up for this, Meghan explained she started joining several clubs, saying, "I was like, okay, well then I'll become the president of the Multicultural Club and the president of the sophomore class and the president of this and French club. And by doing that, I had meetings at lunchtime." Archetypes was launched by Meghan in late August with the goal to dissect and explore typecasts and labels that try to hold women back. Among those who have already appeared on the show are tennis champion Serena Williams and songwriter Mariah Carey. This series is the second product released by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as part of their multi-year deal with Spotify signed in late 2020, when they published a holiday special.